Hi, Talisian here. And last night on my late night bonus stream, we actually entered Moria and we acquired our first legendary item. And what I wanted to do was just take a snippet from the tail end of that stream. It's about 30 minutes long or so. And basically it covers the last quest in the prologue to Moria, where you actually get your first legendary item, and then how you upgrade it, where you go to get other upgrading components, how they work. Just a very, very basic, just a touch over. I'll do another video at another time where there'll be a lot more information, but this is just the very, very basics: how to get it, how to upgrade it, how to use the runes, and so forth. So enjoy the stream, the cut of the stream, excuse me. It's about the first 30 minutes. So enjoy that, and I will see you soon.
Perhaps there is still hope.
We dare not approach our old camp until we find some way to defeat the creature in the Black Pool. I cannot let you pass. A number of dwarves of our expedition are resting at Ichadunin, just to the west. Speak with Hundi there. He was instrumental in uncovering a cache of weapons of which I spoke. Where is he? Where did he go? There he is.
What do you need?
After all this work, my friend, without a truly magnificent weapon forged in the ways of old, we cannot hope to as much as score the flesh of that ancient creature. But legends of the past sometimes turn up when least expected. My friends and I found a cache of ancient weapons not long after the Iron Garrison came to this place. Select one of these weapons, and it may be that your choice will help us clear the way into Moria, that terrible creature. Take to this tracery to engrave upon your weapon, for I know of one who can help you understand the uses of these ancient relics. I want a bow. I want a bow.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Weapons of this make may have had a long and storied history. Its tales grow ever with the filling of evil foes. The more servants of evil this weapon cuts down, the more deadly it becomes. Only a skillful few can read the tale of a weapon from its craftsmanship. I refer you to one who can further aid you. The elf Dithilion, by the forges in Rivendell. He is wise and learned in many things, including the study of ancient weapons. If Juliathan cannot help you, you will surely know another who can describe the lineage and the powers of this weapon, in a weapon of this artistry.
Will you help me?
Hunter Bow of Legends. We'll hold on to the quick shot for now. And go ahead and do that. So now we head to Rivendell. Luckily, I have a port for that. This is one of the reasons why I chose a hunter as my main for this. So I could move around as much as I need to. It always makes life so much easier. And I know exactly where to go.
My heart cannot sing today.
You have come a long way to be here. What business could bring a valiant hunter such as yourself here to the forges of Rivendell? The Thalian looks at your weapon and grows still, his eyes wide in wonderment. This is a relic of the elder days, my friend. Such a weapon has an unmatched potential to grow in power, its storied legend growing along with your own. And briefly, he lets you know that legendary items can be enhanced in a number of ways as you adventure. Your base stats can increase along with yours as you level. They can be slotted with a wide assortment of traceries, and these traceries can be further enhanced by runes.
A shadow is on my spirit.
I see that you have been given some traceries. You should apply one of them to your weapon to further customize its abilities. Once you have done so, speak to me again. There are variety traceries that can be added to your legendary item. Among them are heraldries, words of power, words of mastery, and words of craft, and they are slotted onto your items in much the same way as essences.
A shadow is on my spirit.
Good choice. Inscribing traceries onto your weapon will enhance your skill and will often help turn the tide of battle. This weapon is still not strong enough to defeat the Watcher of the Water, friend hunter, but it might become so, and I will tell you how this may come to pass. Now, I've already started mapping out and I know which one I want. Heraldry of the Sparrow, Agility, Vitality, and Physical Mastery.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
This ancient weapon can be reforged at the hands of a Forge Master, allowing its power to increase to match the skill of its wielder. Once reforged, it may possess the strength to face the creature that lurks within the Black Pool. You should bring it to the Forge Master for reforging, and mayhap your newly refurbished blade will at last best the flesh of the cruel Watcher. Take this weapon to Snar, and he shall reforge it anew. Then perhaps we shall see its true potential. And where is Snar? There he is.
Greetings, traveler!
That's quite a weapon you have found. If you wish to reforge and increase the potential, speak to me again and I will see that it is done. But know this, the true strength of this weapon will come from the one who wields it. I believe you now have what you need to best the foes that stand arrayed against you.
Well met, friend.
Locks new tracery slots, increases the item power, and allows you to rename it. All tracery slots can be upgraded to level 52, and one new slot has been unlocked. And this is basically what the item, legendary item box is that you get. Let me do a few things here. Let me get myself off the screen real quick, and I'm just going to very quickly go into some detail here. There we go. These right here are traceries. They give powers or can increase the power. There's at the rune. Right, runes. These two are traceries, different types of them. Heraldic traceries will go into this slot. And in fact, if you grab it, you'll see that it twinkles, meaning that that's exactly where it can go. And it can take anything from level 45 to level 52. So we'll go ahead and drop my Heraldic tracery right there. You sure you want to add this to the bow? Yes. Immediately, the weapon gained 11 agility, 13 vitality, and 55 mastery rating. And you can also spend mithril if you wish to remove it. Now, I also get quick shot damage here, which is a word of mastery. At start, you can have up to 2 words of mastery. So we'll go ahead and drop that in there for now. Basically increases the damage of my quick shot by 31% and adds 58 to the finesse rating. Which now my quick shot does 150 to 200 Balerion damage, and I get the bonus focus with a 12% chance to apply precision stance with the 10 plus 10 quick shot critical chance, and it costs 1 power. And it adds 1 to focus. Now, what I can do with this rune, it enhances one of your legendary items tracery slots. Drag this onto a tracery in the slot you wish to enhance. Now, this can go up to, I got 3 plus 1 runes plus 1 up to level 50. Okay, I can increase both the Heraldry of the Sparrow and the quick shot damage with it, but we're going to work more on the Heraldry of the Sparrow. So what you do, you can see how it's twinkling, which means I can apply this rune to it. So we're going to do that right there, using Fancy Rune plus 1 to level up the Heraldry of the Sparrow. And there it is, and it is now maxed out. You can see it is now level 52, which means I cannot increase it anymore with one of these runes. I have to use a higher level rune in order to enhance it further. I've still got 2 runes left, so I might as well go ahead and enhance the quick shot damage one. And this one, watch here, 31.5% quick shot damage and 58 finesse rating. The finesse rating went up to 61. And now you can see it's also locked. So that's just a storage. So we will put that into shared storage for now. There we go.
My hearts cannot sing today.
Now you understand your weapon's potential. Yes, it can now bear heraldry. You must return to Holland at once and show Rothwald, the dwarf of the crumbling arch near Icha Dunedain. You wield a great weapon. Surely it will give the dwarves and his company newfound hope. Go at once, my friend. I deem that weapon has come forth from the very fibers of legend, just for this purpose. Now we'll port back.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm!
Welcome back. Did that weapon of the elder days prove worthwhile, or was it a fruitless chase? Rothwald's eyes widened in surprise. This weapon has become even more powerful in your hands. Surely now we have the strength to stand against the horror of that fetid rule. And now the Legendary Item Experience Award comes into play. Because if you look at the item, I know that there's a... Mind. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have changed that.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm!
No overtax, okay. Not yet. This weapon may be what we need to drive off the Watcher of the Water and allow the dwarves to enter Moria. Speak to me when you are ready and I will bring you to Bosi and Brogner. They will be pleased to see that there is hope again at last. Seeker of Deep Places, and then some nice armor.
I hope you know what you're doing, friend.
Are you ready? I will bring you to Bosi so you may be heartened by the mighty weapon that has returned from the depths of time. This may be the advantage we need to wreak vengeance upon the Watcher of the Water for the deaths of Bronin and the other lives it claimed that day.
Dire is the creature called the Watcher in the Water by the dwarves, an ancient evil called forth by the Dark Lord. Perhaps through the power of legend, a way can be seen past the terror.
A foul creature that watches from within the depths of the pool will feel the sharp bite of your weapon and be afraid. Stride forth to teach it a lesson that will be long in forgetting. Do this not just for the sake of Khazad-dûm, but for the memory of Bruin, taken by that fell creature. My nephew deserved a better fate than to die into that thing's grasp. When you have driven off or slain the creature, we will be unopposed and may walk into Moria unhindered. One of my dwarves has gone ahead to scout for the beast. Look for him, and be watchful. Trust in the sharp bite of your weapon.
May Durian return soon to his halls.
There are ripples in the water, but I do not see the beast. Be on your guard for may attack without warning, as unlucky Ronan learned at his peril. Uh-oh. No longer will I cower to my grief. Nay, I will avenge my son in battle, and woe to this creature that took him from me. Show yourself, monster! Think it's gone? Nope. Oh, come back! My vengeance is not satisfied! We have done it. We have driven the Watcher from the doors of Doran, and now the dwarves of our expedition may pass into the Mines of Moria. The weapons we found have proven the difference, friend. Yes, my dwarves have equipped themselves from the same cache, and the creatures has learned to fear the sharp bite of the Iron Garrison. You have avenged my nephew Brunin as well on all the dwarves who have been lost to this creature. He retreats now through dark passages. May his writhing, reeking arms never trouble us again. I cannot thank you enough for this. Not only have you driven off the beast that has kept us out of Moria, you have avenged my son as well. I will never forget your great service to me, and will always be in your debt and at your service. Ronan often spoke of combat and great heroics. He would have marveled at your battle with the fierce Watcher. We must return now to tell the rest of the expedition what you have accomplished, and we now pass into the Mines of Moria.
Perhaps there is still hope.
The rest of the dwarves have entered Moria in search of fortune, and we have you to thank for it. Meeting of 19 of July. Crit, parry, and fizz mastery? Oh, sure, no problem. There he is. No worries. Let's see here. 19 agility. Very cool. I think this one might be better. Oh, Dodger. 19 agility, crit, parry, and physical mastery. Yep, we want Dodger. We get a tracery, we get some legendary item experience. Seeker of the Deep Places. Very, very important title. And then I get the title, Seeker of Deep Places.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
Dolk is willing to speak with you just inside the doors of Thordan. You remember him, do you not? He is pleased that you provided such a boon to the expedition, and will be delighted to speak with you again.
And so it was that the Iron Garrison passed the doors of Durin and entered the dark of Moria. But they were not the first to brave the mines. Nor will they be the last.
Very cool. Durin's door is now open. Wow.
Khazad-dûm awaits!
Here we are, Khazad-dûm at last. There is a great deal to be done at several camps we are establishing here, and you can help us succeed at the mighty task before us. Balsi asked me to reward you for your leadership before the dwarves. Take this with his thanks, and those of the entire Iron Garrison.
The dwarves will prevail!
There is so much work to be done, here and elsewhere in the mines. I will come back and pick up this quest, forward book number 2. I'll decline it so that it stays here. I will pick up this Stable Master.
Are you lost?
Now, there's another reason why Seeker of the Deep Places is a very important thing to get. Awesome. I really like my hunter. I am so happy with it. It can be frustrating at times, especially early on, until you get the hang of it. Be very careful around the wraiths. Be very careful around the wraiths. I can't tell you how many times I died to just them. You should be able to handle if you keep your difficulty down on low, and I admit this is at 0 difficulty. I'm not doing any of the difficulty scaling because I just want to have fun and enjoy myself, and you can tell I'm still frustrated at times. But if I really enjoy playing it, I can pretty much stand up anything, and even now I can even do some of the fellowship wraiths that appear sometimes if I get lucky on some of the shots or if I'm buffed up enough. So you'll have fun with the hunter, plus all them being able to move around. I mean, I have all of these ports right here at access, and I can pretty much go anywhere in, to Regian, to Angmar, to Thorin's Hall, to Ostgaruth, to Esladin, to Mickeldelving, all over. In fact, I'm heading back to Rivendell right now because of the Seeker of the Deep Places title and effect that you get once you complete the entry quest to Moria. It unlocks a very specific place that is in Rivendell, and I want to show that real quick, because it's a place I will be coming back to a lot for the remainder of the game. Now you remember when I first opened up the weapon and I was starting to slot in it, there were words of mastery, words of craft, words of heraldry. But you can also tell that as I could disenchant the ones I don't use for something called Ancient Script. In fact, I can show you real quick. No, I didn't use it yet. Okay, equip that. We're going to equip this. Go. And let me go ahead and just, I want to make sure I don't lose those. There we go. Okay. And a lot of the stuff that I've been putting here in my LI will now become very handy. And we can go ahead and sell all this. We'll work on that in a minute. Now, the place that I am talking about is up on the second floor of Rivendell. It's over here, on this side. It's here called the Word Hoard of Gobatham. Now that I have Secret of Dark Places, the door opens and you can go in. Remember when I was working on the weapon real quick? Let me pull it up. And by the way, you can always, if you just want to work with the weapon very briefly, you can just take the weapon or the item, and I have two of them here. I have a blade and a bow. And you can take it and just drag it right over that little flame, and it opens up. This is the sword that I just got. You see that they start off with 2 word mastery slots and a word of craft slot. You get them from here at the Word Hoard of Gobatham by using the Ancient Script. I don't believe I have any Ancient Script right now. I don't believe so. No, it doesn't look like it. No, I have no Ancient Script right now. So I can't buy anything yet. I have a bunch of LI stuff to use, but I haven't used it yet. But, for instance, all these traceries here, Lord Master Runekeeper, here's the Hunter traceries right here. All right, click on it. By the way, the add-on that I am using is how I get this box instead of the regular box that you see on like a vendor or something. This is part of the J.R.R. Tolkien skin collection, which I covered in UI video number 1. But these are all the traceries. Now, if you notice, there's minimum levels. Like these are level 50. You need to be level 86 to use these, level 101, and so forth. So we're only worried about the level 50s for now. And then they're broken down into different areas. General damage, general utility, huntsman, bowmaster, trapper, and foes. I am a huntsman. That's the blue line. So if I want, for instance, let's go under level 50 huntsman traceries. These are all the traceries that primarily deal with huntsman type powers at the level 50 range. Excuse me. Now, if I had the Ancient Script, and in some cases, you can see that there's 3 different levels of them. There's a rare, an uncommon, I guess, and a legendary. And you can tell that by the different colors. I start down here, sorry. Actually, one second. Let me pull up something from my inventory. Let's pop into the shared storage real quick, and this will be a better... There we go. You see how the pink ones here are rare? That's the rare one right there. That's at the rare strength. And if you notice, it says 31.5% barrage damage and 36 physical mastery rating. Now, it says here that the teal is incomparable. So if I move up to the incomparable, see, it goes from 31.5 to 36. This one goes to 35% to 36. So I gained 3.5% barrage damage. And then the legendaries, which you have to have a certain cracked Khazad-dûm tracery to acquire, as well as, in this case, 1,000 ancient script, is 38.5 barrage damage. So that's, if you go all the way from the bare minimum, the rare, you're down to 28 and 36, and go all the way up here, 38.5 and 36. So you can see the damage can really ramp up if you get a lot of legendary traceries into your weapon. And same thing with press onward, cool down, and heal. Starts off at the low end, minus 36 to the cooldown, plus 8% to the morale heal, and plus 58 incoming healing rating. All the way up here to minus 49.5 to the cooldown, plus 11 to the heal, and plus 58 to the incoming healing rating. So they go up in power as you go from rare, I forget what yellow is, uncommon to rare to incomparable to legendary. There we go, I got it right. And there's different level traceries. There's general damage tracery, which is focus bow crit modifier, induction bow damage, induction bow crit mod, merciful shot, which is right here, which is why I use that a lot. Precision stance, very important. Going ahead real quick, I actually have a spreadsheet that I've been working on. Now this is the one for my, let me pull this up real quick here. This is the one for my main on Landroval. There we go. You see, but that's the bow of the new force that she currently has, and that's Albion, which is the name of the blade. And those are all the different abilities: barrage damage, precision stance, critical modifier, heart seeker damage, rain of arrows damage, press onward, cooldown, and heal. Both of them have the heraldry of the sparrow because of its nice abilities. But you can get all of these abilities on weapon, all these modifiers. So bonus to heat seeker damage, bonus to rain, any induction bow, anything that has induction bow multiplies the crit damage to it. Bubble effect for Cry of the Hunter. If I drop a trap, increases its damage. Anything that uses an induction increases its damage. So you can really kite out a weapon the way you want to that works with your abilities using the legendary system. And mind you, that's just a brief, very, very brief going over as to why the Word Hoarder Gobathom is so important and why you couldn't really open it until now, because there'd be nothing you could do in here but look at this stuff. Trust me, I will be spending a lot of time, probably most of it off camera, I hope, figuring out traceries and so forth. And then also here, you can always get a new weapon if you want to start over, but there's no reason to do that. I mean, axe, bow, club, crossbow, dagger, hammer, mace, spear, sword. Basically, those are all the hunter weapons. You get 2 weapons. Each class has their own. And then you get scrolls of enchantment roots, too. You can even get a map back to the Tracery Archive here in Rivendell, for 200. It's a single-use map. You can get a Tracery Reclamation Scroll, which allows you to remove the tracery from an item. And then you can buy runes for ancient script as well. But that really briefly is how the Word of Gobathom works. And over here are the Word of Power traceries, and over here are the Word of Craft traceries, and over here are the Heraldic traceries. Because if you look on the item, let me pull up both the New Forest, Heraldry of the Sparrow. You see, I still have a Word of Mastery and a Word of Craft. But I do have another, for instance, if I had the script, pick up a Word of Heraldry right here. I would want to pick up another another heraldry of the sparrow. And you see heraldry traces uncommon, rare, incomparable, legendary. I'd love to get a pair of legendary heraldry of sparrows. 17 agility, 17 vitality, and 82 physical mastery rating. That's huge. Double it, so that's 34 agility, 34 vitality, and 164 physical mastery. Physical mastery is very important for a hunter. Physical mastery is what determines how much additional damage I do over and above what's listed. Right now, my score of 1264, I do 182.8% damage to against enemies of my level. It scales down and up accordingly. And as I increase my physical mastery, which is from agility and other sources, that damage level goes up. I've had it as high as 210, 220, close to 230.